Hello, this is Aaron Mean of SG Gaming Info, and welcome to my video review of Ark Survival Evolved. Ark Survival Evolved, developed and published by Studio Wildcard, is an online multiplayer survival game that sees players washing up on a mysterious island filled with dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures that you can hunt and tame. Ark Survival Evolved is very much your traditional survival game, as you need to manage your weight, hunger, thirst, stamina and health, all while attempting to craft supplies and build structures for you to call home. What makes Ark stand out from the numerous games in the survival genre is that the game allows you to tame, train, ride and breed dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures that dot the game's massive island. For me, just running around and looking at the dinosaurs is an amazing experience, as it feels like I've been thrown into an interactive version of Jurassic Park. While having dinosaurs in your game is great for drawing in the crowds, the question is, how is the game overall? Honestly, I found Ark to be a mixed experience, as it is a game where you have to create your own fun, be it building a lavish stone mansion or attempting to find and tame a T-Rex. If you can't think of any projects to undertake, the game is frankly a dull experience, especially when you consider how long it takes to gather materials for even the most simple of tasks. I'm tempted to call Ark a repetitive game, but the previously mentioned flexibility of the game allowing you to set your own goals makes it less so, especially if you work with other players. Now, to undertake a project, you need to know how to gather and craft. And this can be an issue, especially for those who are playing Ark for the first time, as there is no in-game tutorial. Yes, you can look up guides online, but an in-game tutorial that gives you a basic understanding of the game would be great. I mean, when I stepped into Ark for the first time, I had to ask other players on the server I had joined for help, and thankfully they were more than willing to help a new player out, which is great to see in any online focused game. After I got some help from some other players, I learned the game has your basic survival genre mechanics, as you pick up stones, punch trees for wood, and pick bushes for berries and fibers. And once you have completed that, you go to your crafting tab and build your first tools. As you progress through the game, you unlock new recipes, and before you know it, you'll be building a multi-story house with the game's easy-to-use snap-together building system. While the process of gathering and crafting can be enjoyable, I found the survival aspect to be okay, nothing great and nothing terrible. If you ever played a survival game before, you know the basics. Eat food, drink water, and watch your weight limit. The survival aspect of Ark felt poor, as early on I constantly found myself hungry, as my only real source of food were berries I picked from bushes, as my attempts to spear some small omnivores on the beach met with my death. But thankfully I managed to find the most important creature for any new player in Ark: the dodo. The dodos are an easy target, as they do next to no damage and they offer a nice supply of meat and hide. Going away from the crafting and surviving, we have the most important part of Ark, the dinosaurs. And wow, interacting and looking at the dinosaurs was breathtaking. It felt like I was watching Jurassic Park for the first time, as you hear and see a mighty and enormous Bronchiosaurus slowly walking past you, or see a pterodactyl swoop down from the sky and scoop up a fish from the ocean. If you love dinosaurs, then Ark is a treat, especially when you realise that due to the size of the island, there are different biomes, which means you can not only find a wide array of dinosaurs, but also prehistoric ancestors of some of the creatures that roam the world today, such as giant snakes and giant crocodiles like the Sarasuchus. Of course, as I said earlier, you can tame and ride dinosaurs. To do so, you need to knock out your chosen dinosaur and feed it food until the tame bar reaches 100%. Of course, you need to feed the dinosaur specific food. I mean, you can't exactly win a herbivore over by feeding it meat. Once you win a dinosaur over, you need to craft a saddle and off you go. I know I make it sound simple, but it is. The only tough part is the process preceding the encounter with your chosen dinosaur. Now, as I said at the top of this review, Ark Survival Evolved is an online server-based game, but the game does allow you to play by yourself in a single-player mode. In this mode, you can enjoy the game's limited story while taking the time to learn the ropes of the game and build structures in relative peace and quiet. As I just said, there is a limited story involving the floating towers and creatures that inhabit the island, but the game doesn't go out of its way to explain how to go around uncovering the story. Instead, it requires you to search it out yourself. As we approach the end of this review, let's look at the game's graphics and audio. Graphically, Ark Survival Evolved is beautiful, with lush, dense forests and sizzling beaches. However, the great graphics does create a lot of pop-in, even on the game's high settings, as I noticed rocks, trees, and even dinosaurs popping into existence before my very eyes. In terms of audio, the developers did an amazing job of capturing the feeling of being surrounded by long extinct creatures, as you hear the thumping of large dinosaurs wander the landscape and the roars of a T-Rex preparing to hunt down its prey. So, in conclusion, Ark Survival Evolved is the perfect game for fans of dinosaurs. However, the game can feel lacking as you need to create your own fun or risk getting bored quickly. With that all said, I give Ark Survival Evolved a score of 7 out of 10. With the game's pros being taming, riding and interacting with dinosaurs, the crafting system allows you to build some impressive structures, and a helpful community. The game's cons are no tutorial and a limited story. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite and subscribe. For more gaming information, please visit sggaminginfo.com, and don't forget to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/sggaminginfo. And of course, follow us on Twitter at sggaminginfo.